This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Our World Is Ended. In the last episode, we kept trying to escape from the Men in Black, and unfortunately we lost Asakusa to them, I think. We're not quite sure, but hopefully we'll meet him again. Despite his crazy and weirdness, he's still part of the team, but for now we gotta take care of ourselves. So let's see if we can escape him today, get back to the base, or something. I don't know. We'll find out here. Oh, right. Well, that was just easy. We got away. Boom. We run over Asakusa. However, the Men in Black keep showing up again and again. We're all getting tired. Everyone's growing more and more exhausted. Honestly, I'm close to my limit too, but I kind of allow myself to give up. Let's go behind that corner. That'll work. I lead everyone to run to at a T-shaped road. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. Ah! I stop in place. I see more Men in Black in the distance. I try to turn around, but the situation is the same behind us. Looks like we have nowhere to run. We're completely cornered. Reiji-san. A girl A looks at me with dependent eyes. I have to do something, but what? As I panic, I suddenly notice a sign that's saying exit. Apparently it's for the place called Cafe Exit. I'm quite sure it wasn't there just a moment ago, and the same applies to the real world. I'm pretty sure that this place didn't exist there. It puzzles me. Then the door opens up. Hey, it's another woman, I don't know. In here. I don't know. I'll just use my rare voice and I find out. We hear a voice from inside. We have no choice or have the time to hesitate. Let's go inside. We hear inside the mysterious cafe that just appeared before us. Well, this is interesting. Once we're all in, the door closes. We're all in. The door behind us closes and then just vanishes. It feels like I'm seeing magic. Inside a door, there's just a wall now. I'm quite sure that those outside see it the same way. The Men in Black can't come in after us now. I sigh in relief and look around the cafe again. Dully colored walls, aged-looking chairs and tables. It's either a retro or an old-looking cafe, depending on who you ask. There are two other people inside. What the? Whoa. New characters. Holy crap. The one at the counter is a refined, well-bitten man who's probably in his mid-40s. He seems to be a manager here. The other person is a cheery-looking petite girl who's probably in her early 20s. She's wearing waitress clothing. I feel like we strayed from some into some outlandish other world. He missed many jours. How long did they take? About 15 minutes. That's 0.6 seconds in reality. If we're lucky, they haven't noticed us. But there's always the looks, huh? Well, whatever. I listened to them and determined that the girl's voice is the same as the one that invited us here. What is this place? I don't know, do I want to do the deep voice for him? Welcome to Cafe Exit. I'm the one in charge, Sho Deguchi. And I'm a waitress, Miyobe Nabe. We get along. Let's get along. Now, come have a seat. We're still confused, but we just let her lead us. Yeah, we'll do something. It's a dirty cafe, but our coffee is pretty good. Drop the dirty. I like this place quite a lot. Oh dear, that just slipped out. She playfully sticks out her tongue and then turns to us and asks for our orders. We still don't have your names. It's a pain, so just introduce herself. So just introduce herself with your... What? Okay, it's a pain, so introduce herself whenever. What a sloppy way to treat your customers. Well, whatever, we'll play along. Alright, I'm Reiji Gozen. Coffee, please. I'm Asano Hayase, iced tea. I'm Yuno Hayase. Cafe latte, please. Or cafe... Yeah, anyway. I'm girl A. Cafe latte, 2, please. Natsumi Yuki. Oh, black coffee. Natsumi sighs, meet mine. Her expression changes. Iced tea. Oh, because of the whole she doesn't actually like black coffee, but... As does her order. Oh yeah, when we were dating for the sake of Nori points, she ordered a can of black coffee despite not being able to drink it. Looks like she's not forcing herself this time. Character growth, I think. What? Nothing at all. Crap, she glared at me. I got the order, manager. Want coffee, please? No need, I heard them. Taguchi-san answers curtly and skillfully, preparing what we ordered. Here. He places the cup and glasses on the counter. Then Nabi-san places them on a tray and brings them to us. Here you go. We're trapped in the new world and are being chased by some shady men in black. It's not a situation where we can just relax and drink coffee, but we're infused this cup. I take a sip and it's actually really good. And the more I drink, the more relaxed I become. Everyone else seems to have calmed down too. Hey, Reiji-kun, are they game NPCs too? I don't know. That maid uniform does look like it's right out of a game though. I don't recognize it. Same here. We never made a game set in a cafe either. As we talk amongst ourselves, Nabi-san gives us a curious look. What are you guys chatting about? I heard something about the games just now. Explaining it is a hassle, so I'll just get straight to the point. Are you a game character? Huh? What's it supposed to mean? Do I look like a game character to you? Yes. Honestly, you do. That definitely looks like cosplay of some maid girl from an anime or video game. Like Romantic or something like that. We're people, a relatively normal pair of humans who are Man, I keep changing his voice. I just need to go straight and grunt. We're people, a relatively normal pair of humans who are visiting this virtual reality from the actual reality. He uses the world's virtual reality and actual reality, like it's only natural. Basically, a third party just confirmed that this weird place is actually a virtual reality, and they seem to know even more about this place. That means we have to do one thing. Ask them about it. Well, I think you'd be intelligent enough for that. Taguchi-san, Nabi-san, I'd like to ask you something. He falls silent for a moment before talking. We have reasons that prevent us from telling you everything. I only tell you everything you're allowed to know. Is that alright with you? This is the only way we get clues about this world, so we have no choice but to nod. Alright, where to begin? I guess this is one of the things where you can ask everything about that. I was about to say I have nothing I want to ask, but you know, for my sake and your sake, we probably should, just to know what the hell's going on. Let's just go with the top answer. About the New World. What kind of place is this New World? New World? That's how you call it, eh? This world's official name is Akashic. It's a virtual world created by a certain organization. Certain organization? Pronoun game? Come on, man. We also have concluded that this world is a virtual reality. However, both W.O.R.L.D and Tatiana said that a virtual world like this cannot be made with our current VR technology. A virtual world? So someone actually made a world this realistic? I find that hard to believe. Natsumi-san remembers the same thing I did. Well, it's definitely impossible with the VR tech that's currently out in society. However, this world is made by turning human memories into data. Memories into data? That's possible with modern science? But that sounds like something straight out of a movie. Actual science is actually several decades ahead of the science that's currently available to society. It just hasn't been made public yet. I see. I see. I was using the wrong voice. I nod, but I have trouble believing that. Oh, science sure is amazing. But what does it mean to make a virtual world out of a person's memories? Basically, it's just the process of scanning brainwaves to turn memories into data, then using the data to create the virtual world. Yeah, I decided to use my snake voice with him. Is that really enough to create Asakusa so perfectly? I'm quite sure there'd be many places you wouldn't know of even if you lived here. Whose memories were used to make this world anyway? Well, it's true that there's a limit to how much data you can from a single person. That's why hundreds of people walk around Asakusa to gather the data necessary to create this virtual world. The memory data of the things we saw were transferred into the data in real time, then converted into visuals to recreate Asakusa with such great detail. Basically, there were human cameras walking around Asakusa and filming it. That's something cool. I see. This reminds me of a panorama photos of the roads all over the world. They were also made using cars with cameras on them. I think Google did something like that too. I'm quite sure if you put someone here without telling them anything, they wouldn't be able to tell whether they were in reality or VR. This world is like a dream made by patching your memories together. A dream? That seems to fit. However, because it was made by using human memories, there are these so-called error spots that weren't checked by anyone. This cafe can continue to exist without them noting it because it's using an error spot for it. This is getting kind of hard to understand. Yeah, it sure is. Or truth. Yeah, sure he is. I can't blame you, though. The explanation was very hard. Oh, it seemed pretty standard to me. Asana-san looks at her confused little sister with satisfaction in her eyes. Yep, she sure is deserving the title of Saddening Queen. Did you understand it? Of course I did. This world is called a Kusit and Asano. It's a Kashik, not an Asak, or whatever. Asak sounds really fast. That was on purpose. I knew that all along. She just digs her grave. The sight makes Miyabi-san grin wryly. Hey, don't worry about the small details. Just keep in mind that it's a virtual world made from human memories. I kind of keep messing up my French accent. She just sums it up. Anyway, we now know how the world works. There, oh good, got any other questions? Alright, where do I begin? Yep, and then it marks that. Yeah, if you replay through the game and do old choices, it'll have, like if you go through and you've chosen something before, it'll mark it in red just in case. Hey, if you're trying to do all choices, it'll let you know you've chosen this before, just in case if you're like me who maybe forgets certain choices at certain points. So, about this cafe, man, it's gonna be a long episode of exposition, huh? Yeah, that's what I think anyway. Well, I mean, we could completely skip it, so I wonder if we get points to the plot for actually asking this, or points for other characters if we just don't ask them anything. I don't know, I would think the game would assume I asked all those questions if I just skipped it for those who were just trying to auto go through, replay the game, that type of thing. What is this cafe? It just appeared out of nowhere. What are you two doing here? Cafe X is hidden by using an error spot, a hole in this world's data, which we just learned about. That allows us to remain unnoticed by the organization, even on the data level. Basically, it's because it's an error spot, this cafe can't be noticed by the organization, which means that the black suits can't come here either. Though we influenced this world for a few seconds when saving you, there will be logs of that. And why are you hiding this place? Or in this place? To investigate the organization, of course. We're agents here to look into the organization from the inside. We're being covert to gather info. Oh there, Nabi-kun. We're always sharing borderline classified info. Don't talk about anything you shouldn't. That's an order. Oh dear, sorry about it. His strongly worded comment makes Nabi-san fall silent. Anyway, anything else you want to know? Alright, where do I begin? Alright. About the men in black. Ooh, the men in black. What were those men in black that were out? Wait, what were those men in black that were out? Okay. What were those men in black that were after it? I don't know, I feel like that's still worded wrong. They're the NPCs a certain organization made for the purpose of capturing a specific target. They're AIs. Basically, you can't convince them. A specific target? Is that us? No, they're after the girl you're with. Didn't see that coming. Deguchi-san points at girl A, who's sitting next to me. Why are they after her? Sorry, but we don't know the reason. But they seem to have been searching for an Akashic for a long time now. Can you tell us why they're after you? If we knew that, we might find a way to strike back. Nabi-san questions greatly perplexes girl A. She shakes her head. Sorry, I can't remember anything. I don't even know who I am or what I was doing. All I know is that it's pleasant for me to be with everyone at Judgment 7. They even gave me a name. Girl A. Girl A? What? That sure is fitting. She sounds shocked. I like it. It's cool, like a code name or something. Yeah, sure. Well, I only blame you because you're amnesiac. In the real world, if you said that, I would think you're a loser. Well, I guess you won't have any trouble losing it when you find out your real name, so that's good. Anything else you want to ask? Alright, about the flow of time. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. What's with the flow of time in this world? At first we thought it was looping the previous week, but then synchronized with the date in real life. Or date, sorry. Oh, that. This world's date loop every Sunday. However, there are exceptions. If anyone logs in, the loop is briefly reset, and the date is overwritten by one in real life. At this time, the loop data info was overwritten because me and Deguchi-san logged in. So that you're the reason why the 23rd suddenly became the 30th? Well, why does it work like that? We don't know, silly. Not even we know everything that there is to know about this world. Mayubi-san... Miyabi... Is it Miyabi? Miyabi? It's gotta be Miyabi. Miyabi? I forgot Japanese pronunciations, like how they're supposed to. Miyabi. I'm gonna say Miyabi. Or Miyabi, I mean. Anyway. Is it any... Oh, no, I guess we're done. Alright. I have nothing I want to ask. You don't have to talk to me anymore. That's enough. I see. Sorry for not being able to tell you everything we know. It's fine. You helped us understand the situation. Thank you. We found out the bare minimum what we want to know to understand the situation. I'm kind of glad for this episode. We finally get a bit, I mean, yeah, it's an exposition episode, but at least we get some more plot, you know? I mean, there was plot before, but you know, from what they told us, it's pretty clear that they aren't enemies and that they came here not by chance, but because they intended to. In that case, maybe they can help us with our current biggest problem. Taguchi-san, Nabi-san, just call me Miyabi. Or, God, I keep Miyabi. I might just say Miyabi just because it sounds better. Just call me Miyabi. It sounds right. Taguchi-san, Miyabi-san, can you help us with something? We're unable to leave this world. We tell them everything about our situation, how we dived into this virtual world using the W.O.R.L.D program, and about how we played and won in NPCs, Nicole's Stormy Point game, yet we can't return to the real world. They listen to us with concerned expressions. From what you're telling us, you didn't come here using the proper method. In that case, leaving will be quite difficult. When you log into Akashic properly and into this world, you can see log art points, escape hatches basically. So Wari-san was kind of on point when it came to like data ports and stuff like that. If you don't see them, you want to return to the wake up until someone shuts down the PC you're connected to, or if they forcibly take off your goggles. Wouldn't that cause like a brain shock or something like that, and you know, and maybe kill you? I don't know. I see. Looks like Wari-san had the right idea about how to get out. The only other method I can think of involving finding another computer that works as a data output port for this world, and that's why Wari-san is a genius at tech stuff. Terminal computer? That has to be the data port Sakai-san was talking about. But where is it? Yuno-san becomes excited, but Taguchi-san shakes his head. Sorry, but we don't know the location now. However, just as I said before, this world is built using human memories. The places that haven't been observed by people are called error spots. Normally, they're compensated for with dummy data. That's how we created this fictional cafe, too. If you want to help hide anything here, use dummy data. I'm sure the enemy thinks the same way. Do you understand what I mean? You're saying that if we want to go back, we have to search for error spots? Exactly. That's probably where you'll find the terminal computer that could be a VR data port. He nods. Look around the places where people normally don't go to or look at. That's probably where you'll find a door that doesn't exist there originally. I think I keep swapping our accent. You know all those Roman numerals used in game titles and stuff? If you find a door with a 13 on it, that has to be it. You're saying too much, Nabi-kun. Oh, sorry, that's classified. She sticks her tongue out, not looking the least bit guilty. Man, keys these days are just so... Man, I'm such an old man. Taguchi-san mumbles to himself. Anyhow, that's how it is. Doors like that can only be opened by administrators. But I'm sure that won't be a problem for you. You came here by yourself, after all. Thank you. We'll go back to the office and tell everyone about it. As we stand up, Taguchi-san stops us. Wait, I want you to leave Girl A with us. Eh? Why? Yuno-san sounds displeased. Isn't it obvious? It's because the black suits are after her. If you take her with you, you won't be able to escape them. But if you leave her here, they won't come after you anymore. That sounds devilishly attractive, but I can't just leave Girl A here. But we can come back here later, can't we? They helped us out, so we know where it is. I mean, we don't want to get chased, you know. Though she doesn't remember it, she has helped me once before. But then again, he's not wrong. I can think of a way to protect her from so many. I can't think of a way to protect her from so many of those men in black. She didn't come to this world with you, right? For all we know, she might have used the proper method, in which case we have a greater chance of helping her than you do. That's true, and when we go back, she won't come with us, you know, when we actually figure it out. So it's like, that's kind of moot. Leave her with us and hurry back to your office. Then find the terminal computer and return to the real world. We have to make a hard decision here. Alright, what do you think, Girl A? She's coming back with us. No, that's what we're doing is pretty reasonable. Alright, cool. All right, take care of Girl A.
ちょっとレイジ
Reiji, you're okay
それ
with
でいいわ
that?
け
Yep.
そうだよ
Yeah, that makes me feel so bad for her. I understand how you feel, but we can't do much for her as we are now. I mean, we don't even know how to go back. I don't even think it's realistic to search for a way out while protecting her at the same time.
それは
You're
そうだ
not
けど
wrong, but...
レイちゃん
Hey, Chan. ... Taguchi-san's words fit our situations so perfectly, it hurts. In this world, we're very small beings who can neither leave nor protect Girl A from the black suits. It's pretty clear we can't really help, nor be helped by an amnesiac girl who doesn't even know how she came here. Yep, sorry, Girl A. Bye. Gonna dump your ass here. Sorry, Girl A. It's fine. It's not. I'm not that weak. You be careful too. She gives me a somewhat sad smile. Let's just go back to the base. We have to tell this to the others.
わかったわ
All right.
じゃあ
Then
扉を開ける
I'll
わね
open the door. Please jump out of here as soon as I do.
扉開けちょうだい
Miyabi-san. Now, Miyabi sounded good at first, but now I think Miyabi makes... Miyabi manipulates a panel on the wall and makes the door open again. As we prepare to rush out, Taguchi-san calls out to us again. If you leave this world, just forget everything that happened here and never come here again. This is no place for clueless youngsters like you. Keep in mind that curiosity killed the cat. Also, he gives us the coldest stare he's given us thus far. If you keep messing around with this world, you might become observation targets. If the situation calls for it, we might have to do something drastic. Eh? What's that supposed to mean? Rush out before I can ask that. Now go. Well, at least we dumped one lady. Can we dump the rest of them? The door opens up and we jump outside. Ugh! The sunlight makes me squint. Being indoors for too long makes it seem even brighter than it is. Oh, there's some men back there. There's some men in black there. The suited men come in our direction. I brace myself, but that's probably why I thought when Iruka-san stayed behind, I bet they just skipped over him because they weren't looking for him. They're gone. They don't seem to be interested in us at all. Looks like they only care about Girl A. It looks like we're safe, but don't let your guard down. Let's go to the base cautiously. We use the sneaking skills taught to us by Owari-san to head to the base. Careful not to meet any of the suited men. As we go, I think about Taguchi-san's words. This is no place for clueless youngsters like yourself. Keep in mind that curiosity killed the cat. We already had a hunch that this wasn't just a playground where you have game-like experiences. What did he mean by that? Can we get back to the base in time? Is Iruka-san safe now that we know the truth about the men in black? Find out next time in the next episode of Our World Is Ended. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.